Wasn't finished, but we're not done. Well, now there's a war to be won. We never died, not even once. Welcome to the Resurgence. Former allies forced to compete against one another for survival. We are combined sadists. This is shared guilt because we helped form this team. Hulksmash of the United States of America and Ruby of China. United States and Wehrmacht respectively. They came through hell, fire and brimstone to get here to this lower bracket kind of semi-final, and now we force them to face one another. This is going to be really bittersweet and very exciting, as both of these guys have been massive surprise packages of this event, and I have some awesome co-casting talent with me today. I've got Tightrope. How you doing, Tightrope?
I'm great. Yes.
Yeah, what time in the morning? What time in the morning is it there? 5:30 a.m. Listen to the pain in his voice, ladies and gents. It's 5:30. And we've got Demare. How you doing, Demare?
I'm good. Very good. At least it's not 5:30 in the morning here. It's 11:40 on the east coast of NA.
That'll do.
But yeah.
That'll do. Guys, take it away.
better.
Give AE a break. What do we see before us?
You can start off, Andrew.
Yeah, well, Hulksmash is locked into the Weasel, which is a bit of a surprise option here. Straight away, it does actually lock him out of going for the Weasel with a pack howitzer, which is typically a pretty good counter to coastals, so maybe he will regret this?
Yeah, I kind of agree with that as well. You know, DDL is pretty strong, and the pack Howie actually does fantastic damage to units in DDL, so I agree with that statement. But, you know, Weasel does give you a good early game momentum, so we'll see if he can make this pay out.
Yep, he's just bullying that Pioneer around with it straight away. Sandbags are plenty, though, for Ruby, all over the map already.
Yeah, pretty standard. Coastal's caught a bit out of position in the middle. Let's see if they can safely backpedal to the green cover.
Another rifle coming in from a different angle, though. 2-on-1, no chance.
Yeah, he's gonna have to retreat from that, surely. We do have a machine gun coming up to the cutoff. Yep.
Oh yeah, 2 Pyro start, no Kittenkrat on this one. Do you like the Kittenkrat with coastals?
Yeah, I mean, I think before the nerf with comms cable, I think it was a little bit more common, but I think, you know, I think we're still trying to recover from the post-traumatic stress of double Jeep opener. Even though it's been nerfed this patch, I think a lot of players just have kind of given up on that possibility. So I don't know, well, we'll have to see. But yeah, I haven't seen anyone go Kittenkrat this tournament so far.
Well, map control looking pretty good for Hulksmash at the moment. He's had some good engagements, and the Weasel's locking down the bottom edge, bullying those coastals away.
He does have Vet 1, so he does have the possibility to, you know, park it in base and use it as a med station if he wants to, or he could probably opt for single layer. But we'll see what he does. So if he hits one mine, that Weasel will just, you know, instantly die, so...
Yeah, personally, I was never a huge fan. It feels like such slow healing from that, but
it is
what
very
he's gone
slow.
for.
Yeah, it is very slow, but it you know, it's not bad if you use it at the front lines, or you know, if you're in a hurry to tech up for like a fast M8, you do get the same on that 15 fuel, right? Which is the cost of the med tent, or 20 fuel for the med tent. So it's always an option, but it is very slow.
Looks like a 4th rifle in the build for Hulksmash. That's a lot.
Yeah, and he's opted for a mortar drop as well. That's gonna be pretty good because we have a flak gun coming out from Ruby, so it's gonna get somewhat a little bit countered before DDL sets up.
You know, I feel like mortars are really good this patch. Like,
Yeah, they really are.
it's kind of like you don't even need rocket artillery. Just get 2 mortars and you're better
Yeah.
off.
Or 2 mortar pits.
Yeah, that's a good option too.
Captain might go down near the middle. Nope, never mind.
So how fast do you think this whirlwind's going to be coming in? Any predictions?
It's gonna be delayed significantly right now. Sitting on +3, it's not ideal. But again, USA's gone Spec Ops, so there isn't really a significant mid-game power spike with this commander compared to the others.
Oh, look at that
This
weasel
weasel.
bullying away.
Yeah.
The flat gun. Oh my goodness. He's got to be careful though. Oh. Well-timed retreat from Hulksmash there.
That 3-man pile retreating back to base with 10% HP, probably less. That's there's the DDL. There we go.
He set it up. It's in the typical
Yeah,
spot, right in the middle. Hulksmash got a lot of very low health units. No healing yet. Could be costing himself some manpower here.
That's very true. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what the Weasel does once it captures this +10. I have a feeling it's going to be played. It's going to be used very passively.
Oh, 2-2-1 in the build for Ruby, about to pop out here. So that's a bit of a divergence from what we saw in the previous series. No 2-2-1 action there.
Yeah. I think the reason we're probably seeing it here is I think out of all the US games we've seen, I think Hulksmash actually has like the best map control. Like, he's got the entire sides of the map. He's got the amp, he's got the fuel as well. And he actually didn't capture the +10 on the bottom left corner, so I think Ruby has no choice but to get a 2-2-1 now, just to force off the Weasel and regain the map.
Yep, motor pool is down for Hulksmash. Hasn't built anything from it yet, though. Even though he's got the resources, he's just holding it.
It's gonna be the good old M8,
Yep.
just as you called it.
Ruby's quite low on munitions actually as well. That's going to be tough. They're not going to have the Jägerschreck, not going to have the Panzerbuchse on their 2-2-1. How is he going to handle this Greyhound?
Guess the flak gun will have to do the work. Might actually see double flak gun. That's always the panic option when you don't have the ammo.
That's a good call. Oh, 2-2-1 getting busy down the bottom here, looking to force a couple retreats.
Yeah, Hulksmash just gonna try to delay that 2-2-1 so the M8 can intercept it.
Yep, just hiding around the corners, just trying to bait it into position. No anti-tank grenades yet for Hulksmash, so can't give it an engine crit or anything.
Weasel going all the way around to stop the pile from capping the ammo. So yeah, he still doesn't have a med tent either. I'm very surprised by this.
It seems to be working. There's just so much pressure all across the map.
Yeah.
So many units, you know, it's crazy.
Yep.
Here we go, Greyhound and 2-2-1 clashing. And this is quite badly out of position. Maybe the Coastals can get in range for a snare.
Oh, the miss.
Oh, Greyhound's missing.
But there's the new loiter. Let's see how this
Coming
works.
in really early. Oh, why? He's looking for the 2-2-1, hasn't spotted it. Oh, but it's shooting at the planes. Okay, Lloyd is doing decently against the flak. Oh, and eventually
Right.
chases down the 2-2-1 and knocks it out. Wow. That was bold stuff from Hulksmash. Like, so many things could go wrong there, but...
Yeah, the Weasel
true.
driving past the flak gun as well was very bizarre.
It's just, you know, confusion factor for the opponent. Looks like the scout did go down at some stage here, though, so Ruby did get one back.
Died to a mine on North Fuel.
Ah, that's what that was. Yeah, there's a body there. Indeed. Pile goes down at the middle VP as well, to the mortar.
Oof, that was a very exciting push from Hulksmash. You like to see that kind of play, you know? Somebody going in, taking a chance.
That's actually the first time I've seen that be used inside a DDL. I think it did a pretty decently okay.
Yeah, well, if you can kind of force the flak to move around so it can't shoot it down, it's got to be pretty good, right?
Yeah, no, true. The question is, we'll have to see, though, if that is going to be usable later on in the game, because once the verbal train gets going, I have a feeling that ability...
It's going to be useless, yeah.
Yeah.
There's 2 verbals on the field. No, don't bother.
We'll have to see. Oh, we finally have our med tent up in the US base. I'm a little surprised as well that the US mortar doesn't have Vet 1. It's only got 2 kills so far, considering that it was dropped like 3 minutes into the game.
Yeah, it's quite defensively planted at the moment.
Yeah. That's actually a pretty common spot for mortar pits, so I guess Hulksmash probably not used to the range, the shorter range on the mortar team compared to the pit.
Mm.
Ugh. And speaking of the unit, if we look at the Luftwaffe company, it begins. We got a fresh verbal wind off the factory.
Yeah, but these are not the 9-minute Werbles of old, you know, it's just like a 12-minute Werble.
It's
There's
12
a
minute.
big difference.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Weasel in
true.
trouble! Oh my. Bursted by that flak immediately. So sad, it had a good run.
Yeah, I think it did its job fairly decently well, but now the verbal's out, we don't really have an answer to it. The M8 will try to create some distance, but and at that range isn't quite high.
It just needs to buy some time because Hulksmash, he doesn't have much in the way of anti-tank right now. He doesn't have the manpower to build an AT gun either. Do you think it'll be AT gun or Chaffee?
I really don't know. I would probably argue maybe a Chaffee is safer. Because I feel like this verbal is just going to contest the sides of the map. It's going to be very painful to deal with. Because Ruby doesn't have a lot of ammo. Like right now, he can finally get his first Shrek. Still doesn't have one out yet, so... Well, we'll have to see.
Well, yeah, Chaffee started up right now for Hulksmash, so... Oh, but Marta at the same time for Ruby, and as you said, could be a couple Shreks coming on now, so...
Yeah, we've got 13 ammo left for Verse. That means there's a Shrek that's being upgraded somewhere. And it's the one at the middle VP, cloaked. And
Hulksmash has managed to save up enough for another loiter here. Might be his last chance to use it before his second Werble comes online, so... To see if he can make something happen with it. Werble chasing away a few squads down the bottom here.
Enemy infantry, return fire!
Sandbag's providing a little bit of protection to the riflemen. Ask them hang on. There's that loiter.
yeah, I'm not too sure what the... Okay. I mean, the circle is fairly big, to be fair. It's actually intercepting with the DDL circle. But I kind of feel like that was a bit of a waste.
Yeah. Well, it does secure him the bottom side of the map, but yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of munitions to be spending on a task like that. Yeah, they get shot down pretty quickly. Yeah, with that
that
Werble
was-
now. Gotta be worried about feeding vet to these Werbles off that as well.
Does the Verbalin actually gain veterancy from shooting down aircraft?
I mean, I thought so.
I don't know.
I think planes in this game have got like thousands of health, right? So you'd assume they'll gain vet from doing that damage.
We'll have to take. I'll try to keep a lookout for that as the game goes.
Hmm.
Oh, and the DDL just got decapped as well. That's a pretty big loss for Ruby. Yeah, that's
Oh,
really
no.
bad. Especially if you look at his ammo income. Ugh.
It's more expensive now after the nerfs, remember? So that's
Yeah.
even more painful.
It's the cost of a Shrek. Almost.
It's the first shot from the Chaffee, I think, there on the Werble in the middle.
Yeah, the captain went down whilst the DDL was being decapped in the north.
We have finished the research.
Oh,
Captain always dies
good
anyway.
catch.
Battle group ability unlocked.
True. Kind of like the Pio, you know, for US.
You yokels are good for something after
So we finally have our first mortar pit going up. That's a pretty standard spot. Now I just wonder, what does Hulksmash do at this point in the game? He's got a significant lead, but what does he do next? Do we go tier 4? Do we go all in on tier 3? I reckon tier 4 would be the better answer. But it's just with his commander, or his battle group I should say, I just feel like there isn't really anything to complement this. Maybe a whiz-bang?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, Whizbang, though because he's investing in a mortar pit, it feels like it makes that less likely.
Yeah.
The Whizbang is pretty strong, and I can imagine the Whizbang actually being able to decrew a flak within the DDL zone. Like, not much can,
Yeah.
but I think the Whizbang could.
Victory point lost.
Could always get some jettison memes going as well, and never have to tick up, just use Vet 1
That's true.
Whizbangs all game.
That's true. Well, this rifle's in the danger zone right here.
Yeah, it's a tough retreat.
Enemy fire! On us!
Not much of a chase from the Werble, though. He's giving it an
Yeah.
option of getting away here.
Yeah.
Tiger have been spotted!
Hoping for the Jaeger to get the job done here, but I'm not sure it's going to. Oh! Oh, man. Ruby's got
That's
to
a
be
really
kicking
missed
himself.
opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah. Just need to chase like 10 further range with the Werble, and that was GG, but... Lucky escape
the
for
loiter
Hulksmash.
again.
Whizbang on the Jaegers, on the cut-off there, nearly getting the wipe.
Yeah. Really close. And mate though might pick that up.
Oh, and an epic smoke from the other Jaeger to possibly save the first Jaeger's life. M8 still goes in through the centre. Oh, and there's the strafe to finish the Jaeger off. Oh my. That was Whizbang into M8, into strafe. That Jaeger had a bad day at the office.
I'm surprised the strafe could even target it because it was out of the circle. That strafe must have been going after the flak gun and just was
Yeah.
collateral damage.
Oh my.
Well, that's big plays from Hulksmash. He gets a lucky escape and then into a big wipe. Looking really strong right now.
And that was the Jaeger Shrek as well.
Oh,
Things worse.
Well, that Jaeger Shrek had such an interesting journey because, of course, he was part of trying to kill the rifle. Then he had a surprise attack on the Chaffee. Then he was taking the cutoff. Then he got whiz-banged, smoked, M8'd into strafe. It was like a mini action film.
Yeah, no, definitely.
but yeah, defying my expectations, I thought Hulksmash building a mortar pit wasn't going to build the whiz-bang, but I was very wrong. Chaffee in a compromised position here. Might be able to get around the corner.
When he health, he's got to chase that with 5 HP.
Going for it. Oh, there it is! He gets it!
There we go.
Wi-
Yeah.
Okay, there we
Now
go.
the
Ruby
M8's going for
needed
the whiz
something.
bang. No, the M8's going for the Verbalvin, the one that just got the Shaffy. Meanwhile, here comes the whiz bang yet again on the centre. No cigar.
Yeah, I think Hulksmash maybe could have got the Werble kill there if he came up with an anti-tank grenade, which is still... Oh, he still doesn't have grenades ticked. Oh my, okay, well that makes more sense then. Couldn't snare the Werble. Hasn't got any tech at the infantry support centre yet either, Hulksmash, so... No buffs to his infantry yet. No bars yet either.
Just a quick comment. Ruby has actually tech to the Panzergrenadier Company. We've got a Nebelwerfer in the works. We'll have to see if that pays out. If it's going to pay off.
As I just accidentally tactical paused for a second at 20:58, 59, 21 minutes, 21, 2,
Yeah.
3. Thank you. Accidental.
So it's going to be indirect fire versus indirect fire.
Yeah.
Ooh, finally a Nebelwerfer. They're so powerful on this map. We've seen this map a lot this tourney already, and this is the first Nebel we've had.
What do you think the best target is for that Dume? Is he going after the mortar pit, the AT gun?
I would probably say the AT gun. The mortar pit, I feel like there'll be too much scatter. And also, I mean, the mortar pit right now doesn't have Vet 1 or Vet 2, which gets that increased health. So, yeah, actually the Nebelwerfer I think is going to pay off here. As long as that mortar pit doesn't become tankier, I think he'll be okay. But the whiz-bang, though, is a bit concerning.
Rifles losing integrity.
Yeah, I'd probably go with the AT gun right now.
Orange Pest in chat says double whizbang could be the play. That's brave. Meanwhile, this Verbalvin's been very brave. So are the rifles. Oh, and here comes the whizbang yet again on the retreating MG there. And the Nebel's firing on the AT gun. It just wheels away, but the rifles will have to retreat through the flames. Ooh, just on the edge.
Yeah, I think I would agree with Orange Pest. I actually think double whiz-bang is the play here. I mean, your opponent getting a Nebelwerfer, to me, is kind of an indication that they're willing to camp this out.
Reminds me of, I want to say, the 2016 era USF on Feynmanville. Maybe 2015, actually. Jesulin would often go double Calliopes on this map when the CPs for Calliopes, I believe, were around 5. Look at that. Here we are again. 5 CP Calliope / Whizbangs. So yeah, that is not that's not that surprising to me that Orange Pest and Udemare both think double Whizbang could be a good play.
Yeah, I mean, I think the takeaway is merely the Nebelwerfer. That to me is just an indication. Okay, I'm gonna sit back and try to arty you.
Yeah, no wonder this replay length is wampa big. Do you like tennis, guys? Volleyball? World War One military
Maybe
history?
these guys forgot they're not playing 2v2 anymore, you know? They're in 2v2 mode, eh? What do you do?
That's what we've done. We've got like really good 2v2 players from this Resurgence lower bracket, and now we're making them play 1v1, and it's kind of like as cringy as watching Havoc and his teammate Ray yesterday play 2v2 in that 1v1 style. Now it's like 1v1 in the 2v2 style. Oh, Whizbang's got good targets here.
Yeah, right on the flag.
Rockets flying both directions. Whizbang's hit that magic number. The Vet 1 can use the jettison now.
Oh, let's go.
There's the loiter.
Already one of the planes is down.
Yeah.
There he's jettison tightrope. There you
Oh,
go.
yep, there it
He's
is.
a real boy. I mean, a real Sherman. There we go.
Took,
And Martyr's
AT gun
fighting the
base.
Chaffee right now. Yeah.
Yep, he's going in for the Martyr.
Look at
Those
that.
Shreks nearby.
Epic. I love it. Meanwhile, the Shaffy's also gone in. The Vet 3
He's going for more.
wants it tight.
Where are the Shreks?
Where are they?
There's one
This is
on base.
epic! There's the phosphorus, and he gets the kill regardless. Can he escape now? The Shreks were in base, don't forget.
Ruby's out of munitions, no more snares possible. Oh, gets it anyway though. Great
Yeah.
long-range Shrek action.
Great. Meanwhile, Greyhound's gone in. Oh, could actually pick up a coastal here. What an attack from Hulksmash. The underdog of the tourney, perhaps.
He kept this DDL again. That would be big too. So close to the base though, very tough to do.
Yeah.
You go into the middle, the riflemen are burning.
Feeling hot, hot, hot. Not in the party way.
That was just such a great push from Hulksmash. I'm really impressed by his aggression.
Like Clark Kent going into the phone booth, coming out and stripping off his shirt. That whiz-bang, you know, it's just awesome when they jettison and they just fly into combat.
And the secret of the whiz-bang, once it hits Vet 3 with the jettison, it gets, I think it's 10 more range, so it's a 50 range Sherman.
What?
Really?
Yeah, that's the X factor. It's hard to get there, but once you do, it's like a Marder Sherman combination. It's insanely good.
Well, I mean, he's almost at vet too, so we might actually see that this game. Let's see.
Yeah.
The Shermda, or the Marmon. Is it Shermda or Marmon?
Where the hell did they come from?
Regardless, we've got mines planted on the South VP from Hulksmash. Victory point pressure is not to be ignored. He's 357 to 213. What KD do we see currently, Demare?
We're currently seeing Hulksmash with 67 kills, and meanwhile Ruby's got 99.
Whoa, okay.
So, yeah.
Just their things, I guess.
Yeah. Just for things.
That's a big push on the South. He's going to take that back. Not before the planes have a thing or two to say about it. Wow, he managed to force everything away there.
Yeah, very cautious stuff from Ruby. I think worried about a flank or another push like we just saw.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, no, that mate's gonna backpedal.
And here comes the Shermda. Oh my god, the
Gun
MG is...
misses. Oh,
gosh.
Oh
no.
no, snare. The jettison.
Oh no!
Oh.
That's unlucky. Very unlucky. The AT gun missed that shot on the martyr.
There's the
Right,
Greyhound
up the
though.
boat.
There's the Greyhound to take out a Marder.
Yeah,
One more
T-gun
shot.
pulled back for Hulksmash. Oh, it's alright though. Still got the Marder.
Oh, here comes the Chaffee
Oh,
to
the
help out.
Chaffee.
Yes! Just in the nick of time. Greyhound gets out of there. There's the phosphorus though, putting him in place. Here comes the Shrek. Can he get out? Oh, he's stuck again.
Black gun getting side hits onto that Chaffee.
Wow. Wow, the Jaegers can finally take the Browning in the south, but they're not going to because they forgot about their initial idea. They were pinned for so long thanks to the strafe. A lot was going on there. A lot was going on. This game was so boring until suddenly it absolutely wasn't.
Yeah, I just want to point out though, DDL has been neutralized again.
Wow!
So, yeah, Ruby just really struggling to get mass Shreks, which is just, you know, the common thing to do as Ver at the moment. Just keeps to have to spend the ammo on this DDL.
Oh no! The Nebel pushed up closer to get a tighter knit pattern on the mortar bunker, and because of that, fresh whiz bang, and it's out of there. Oh, that is
Nearly
the problem.
destroyed the weapon too. Like,
Oh.
if you can follow this up, that would be huge.
Oh damn! We always tell people to get closer with their rocket artillery. Not like that.
Is this more DDL decaps in one game than we've seen all tournament? Like,
Literally,
it's crazy.
there's been non-all tournament. Now we've had two. Oh, it's been recrewed.
Ah, the cool, yes.
Does that cancel the cooldown?
Nah, it's like Cone 1. I was gonna point this out earlier. That's the danger of going whiz-bang against the Nebel. If you decrew it and they recrew it, the cooldown is like they can barrage immediately as soon as they retake the weapon. As a result, the Vetri Mortar Pit has just gotten killed.
You're telling me, Demer, to just get this right, Hulksmash countered him, and because he did that, he got punished.
Yeah. I learned this the hard way at launch when I was playing Brits. I got a bishop to counter a Nebel Warfare, and my base burned.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You used to do a similar thing with the Sturm Tiger, right? You could like get it decrewed and then recrew it and shoot again.
Yes, I remember that. I remember that.
Or do you remember when your Command Panther would get like killed but abandoned, then you call another one and then recrew the first one?
Yeah, recrew it. Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. There's been a lot of fun stuff in this game. And we're
Do
all...
you guys know if the DDL repairs like team weapons, what they've taken like health damage on the weapon itself?
No, that's something Tightrope should tell us. Go check his YouTube, there'll probably be a video on it.
Hey, that's me asking the question.
Oh crap, I don't know that. Oh, he's taking out the central house! And some units may also be hurt eventually. He just doesn't like that house. He really hates that house, actually. Ow.
Oh, just a lick of veterancy away from Vet 1 on that. Maybe he's going to go for the Jettison again. Hope so.
Verfa can't counter the Whizbang, don't be silly.
And it's got... Doesn't it have like 300% penetration?
What?
Yeah, they buffed its pin.
Yeah. It's like Cone 1.
Everything AE says, just ignore, because this is crazy. What I meant to say is, neither Verfa can counter the Whizbang. Of course it can.
Yeah.
Somehow Ruby's now got a larger army than Hulksmash.
Wow.
2 population ahead.
Yeah.
Speaking about KD, Ruby scored 120 kills, and Hulksmash has only killed 90. So there's a pretty significant gap in the KD right now.
And Hulksmash still hasn't got the reinforcement discounts. The advanced logistics haven't been ticked, which often you kind of need to play these long games as USF.
There's that pop cut back. The Chaffee's finished building. So we're at 85, 86. We're at 288 for the American player on the victory points and 191 for Ruby. So, yeah, it's all to play for.
Interesting sandbag formation on the bottom VP. I've never seen that before. It's the first time I see this.
Suppose it's because...
Oh, the artillery officer. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Yeah, damn. Saruman.
Yeah.
Oh, here come the Morders. And the Verbal-Wind. That rifle in the south's in trouble. Oh, Whizbang on the Vet 3. Flak. Oh, I tell you what, the post just took a shot for him there. Shaffy versus Werble. Don't forget about the phosphorus rounds, though.
Oh, there we go. Jettison, it's going in.
Yep. Looking for the Werble kill. 2 martyrs right here, though. This is dangerous stuff.
Very dangerous. Oh, he's not flanking. He goes straight through them. That'll confuse them. Now he's got to target them. He gets rid of one. He gets rid of the Werble. Can he finish off the Marder?
Bricks are coming in shortly, though. This is dangerous for Hulksmash.
Nice trade. 3 vehicles for
Trade.
1.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my. The mod had the funniest voice line ever on my client there, guys. He said, "Where is this coming from?" Meanwhile, he's like surrounded by 3 vehicles. Chat, if you can hear that in the background, it's really funny whilst that was going on.
Ruby was up by 10 pop, now down by 20, so that was a huge trade.
Yeah. We're finally getting bars from Hulksmash.
There's those planes again.
Such good.
Yeah, Verbal Wind's
Wins.
dead, so yeah, this makes sense. Loiter can be used. I wonder if we'll decap the DDL again.
and he just gets an... Oh, no. I'm confused. That's the Neeple. Oh, finally gets bars, by the way. 4 rifles. It's a bit late, but they're certainly better late than never.
Yeah, well, definitely.
Well, you know what, the loiters aren't working quite as well as they used to, so why not invest some munis into the bars?
It's a lot of munitions float actually from Hulksmash. Complete opposite compared to Ruby on +10.
Yeah. It's only 110 for the P47 loiter, and it's already on cooldown. He can just afford to spam them, basically. See this game out, just keep them in the sky. Now the Werble's down, but he's rebuilding the Werble is Ruby.
The Hulksmash now getting advanced logistics, what he should have gotten ages ago. But, you know, at least he's doing it now.
Yeah, feels comfortable. He's got some breathing room. Invest in it so he can win the long game if it goes.
Yeah, we're quite at that stage now. 36 minutes indeed.
Ruby's still got 176 VPs to work with. It's, you know, it's nothing to be scoffed at.
He's got 75 pop cap now with the Werble. They both got exactly 75, actually. The only difference in what's happening is Hulksmash has slightly more VPs, but it's not a massive difference anymore.
Yeah, so Ruby kind of invested into rebuilding the army, and Hulksmash just investing into the side tech. Now Ruby to catch up a bit.
Assault operation, 110 munitions. Would that be pretty clutch if you use that tightrope?
Yeah, well, maybe if you can get on top of the DDL with it, like really fast capture rates, and you've got assault operation going.
Nice. Meanwhile, we have Bullock for bunkers. It's a bit strange, I suppose. Of course, we've got coastal wall, so no chance of an Oberche. What's going to break the deadlock, guys? How are the players going to finish this game off? Save it becoming an Omega attritional battle to the final VP?
Go ahead, Andrew. I'm actually going to think about that answer.
Well, I think what we've seen from Hulksmash is quite often he notices the position of the Jaegers with the Shreks. Generally when they're off to one of the sides, that's when he swoops in the middle with all his vehicles to attack. So I think maybe he's just waiting for opportunity to see them out of position, going for another move like that, and that could be the GG with another push like that, with all the side upgrades he's managed to complete since the last one.
Hulksmash going south with a rifle right now, just to get behind the V-shaped sandbag formation that's covered in blood. Not sure about that. And here comes the third whiz-bang of the game. This one with its rockets ready to go.
Oh, we actually missed an artillery officer dying because we have a fresh one that's been called in.
I will not weep for his death, Saruman. Let's see how Radagast does.
Oh, Flax in trouble here.
Oh, man.
No, just kidding.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say, I'm actually surprised that it lived.
Oh,
That was like 4 direct rockets.
it's already healing up the health it lost.
Yeah.
Gains more health
Essentially,
at Vet 3 apparently, so that's probably part of the reason why. There was a full barrage of rockets, and the mortar was shooting it too. Wow.
Ruby now finally floating some ammo. Start seeing some cheap mines being planted now.
Yeah, he's going for another Jaeger. He feels he needs another Jaeger. Meanwhile, the army of Hulksmash just doesn't quite have the punching power unless he gets, of course, this whiz-bang to Vet 1 and has 2 Shermans. How are we for mines, guys? Have we seen much use of the coastal wall?
We haven't actually. I actually think Ruby should have gone Obiche this game. Just because of how static it kind of is.
Yeah.
Obiche it ranges everything, and that is just a very powerful thing.
Oh, we actually have a flank coming in. Ding, ding, ding.
Ooh.
Things are starting to happen again, guys. Here we go. Chaffee's gone into the DDL. Just a drive-by for now, and now it's in a bad part of town. This is one per war speed.
Somehow, where the sneers? Okay, here it comes.
What is
Chaffee,
that Chaffee
that's-
doing? What is it doing?
It's pure confusion.
Yeah, well, it's still alive somehow. What the hell? I gave up on it. The M1AT gun's pushed up. Marder's going to finish the job. Surely attack round through the bushes. There's no wall like there is in Code 2 Auto Match. You can attack round through that bush.
I've never been able to attack ground through that.
Blame K-Pen. Oh, God. There we go. And the M1 should finish the job here. Oh, decrewed.
No.
There's the Whizbang at point blank range. The house goes down. Will the Coastal survive? They march forward into danger to do so. Nice presence of thought and calmness of mind. But he jettisons!
That's it. Yeah, there we go. Oh.
There's a Shrek right there, though. Can't chase any further.
Oh, damn it.
Greyhound in a bit of trouble down the bottom against the Werble. Tried to recrew the AT gun, but it's instant decrew.
And the
That's
Shrek's
going to
there
get
to
killed off
finish
by
it
the
off.
Shrek. Yeah. Without the
A lot of
Chaffee,
stuff
you know,
up there.
can't stop this Werble down the bottom anymore. Oh, did Ruby just take the lead there? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean, he lost an artillery officer, but yeah, losing the AT gun and the Chaffee is pretty big, especially when you're not playing armored, right? So they're not discounted.
No. The Chaffee's currently being built for Hulksmash, so when that hits, the pop cap will be pretty much even. 82 to him, 80 for Ruby, and he still has the victory point advantage at the present point in time. But it was a bad trade, I'm not denying it. I think he had enough in the bag to just about survive that bad trade, IMO.
We don't have any more Whizbangs because they've been converted, so it's maybe a little tricky to push into now.
Whizbangless.
Yeah.
Maybe you can play on the edges, try to draw Ruby away from the DDL a bit.
We're receiving tank hunting supplies.
Another Shrek on the way for the Jaeger.
Look at the speed of that Vet 3 Greyhound.
Flares up for Hulksmash so he can see exactly what's going on out the back there.
A fuel point is being seized by the enemy.
Fuel-wise, Hulksmash has 156 and 128 munitions. Meanwhile, Ruby's at 250, but we do have a possible flank emerging here. Meanwhile, the Nebelwerfer firing on the support weapons and the tank. Ruby's taken the northern victory points. Hulksmash still has the south.
Yeah.
And there's the fifth Whizbang built, I believe. Maybe fourth. Either way, it's got its rockets
Another
ready
one.
to go. Yep. I tell ya, he's got a full health army. I'm feeling a push soon.
Territory point is no longer under our control.
I don't think any of these riflemen have upgraded their second bar yet, right? So they aren't actually doing that
No,
well
yeah.
against the Jaegers.
That's a good shout, Tightrope.
Yeah, you're right. None of them do. They don't have that little plus sign underneath.
Ruby seeds the northern victory point there. He's on 115, dangerously close to the psychologically damaging double-digit victory point count.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Right, we've got full health armies on both sides now, guys. 87 versus 96 pop cap. We are ready for a final battle. An epic skirmish to decide game one of this best of three friends turned enemies clash.
John is standing by.
It's time to prop down some bunkers for Ruby, maybe, you know? We're at that stage.
That's true, actually.
Wow, that house does not provide LOS as a corpse anymore. So the center is the widest open center you can hope to see. Shreks pick off one of the whiz-bangs, the Vet 2 one. So close to getting
Well, it
that
depends
epic.
what lands the kill blow on the building.
Look at this
If
kill blow
it's-
coming, Tightrope. Look at this whiz-bang. It's so close to the combat. That's going to be a shotgun
Jeffy
shot.
getting stuck in, out the back, going after the martyrs.
There he goes, yep. He's gone in. Here comes that whiz-bang. So close. One rocket to hit that blob. Surely. He's going forward into it, though. And there's the Nebel returning fire.
Oh.
That did not work out for Hulksmash. Oh no.
Thing is, he got uncovered. His plan got uncovered, and he persisted with the plan. That's not what you do. You have to have that, like, safety mechanism in the back of your co-playing brain, don't you guys? If you've got a push and it kind of stumbles at the first hurdle, do not continue with the push. He hasn't lost anything, though, from what I can tell, to be fair. He just
The
lost...
Chaffee did go down. Yeah.
Oh, my bad,
Yeah.
my bad. I did not capture that.
Okay, well, Ruby's still down on the victory points, but looking quite strong right now.
Victory point.
Rifles could go down in the north here to chat to Vegas. They give a departing rank 400 grenade there.
A victory point is under attack. We must act. We've captured a victory point. We've got our mission. Enemy tank is cutting us up.
Really shockingly low amount of mines from Ruby, I will say that, given they're playing Coastal.
Yes, a big hole in his game that he's not used the subterranean element.
Ruby actually went tier 4.
What? That doesn't exist.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist. Ray says it doesn't exist.
Yeah, he actually did it.
The madman.
Tier 4 up.
Well, he's going to lose now. Everybody knows that. Jokes aside, let's see what happens.
Victory point locked.
I have a feeling we might see a P4, and I think he's gonna park it up top. If I had to take a guess. We'll
Well,
see, though.
yeah, we'll see. I wonder how these jettisoned whiz-bang Shermans do against a Panzer IV.
Well, if they get Fit 3, they'll have a 10 range advantage over it, so that'd be
Yeah,
actually very
10
hard
range.
for the P4.
Wow.
Just got to get there. But yeah, what I was saying about the building in the middle, it depends what lands the kill shot on the building.
Oh.
If it's like a heavy artillery, like a whiz-bang, then it will get completely flattened. But if it's like a mortar shell, it will just still leave a
Cave in
corpse
on
behind.
itself. Yeah.
Just feel sorry for the French farmer that decided to have his house in the middle of Faymanville. Not a good place to be right now. 90 victory points remain for Ruby. We've got 137 for Hulksmash. The casting trio of myself, Tightrope, and Demare are conserving energy for the final push. The players are also doing the same. We've got Hulksmash with his 2 jettisoned whiz-bangs, his traditional whiz-bang meets rockets. He's got 4 veteran rifles, an MG for some reason. I don't know what the hell that's doing. And then we've got Ruby's army. Guys, who do you favour in this final frenetic last furlong?
I think Hulksmash may have the better final punch army.
Oh, mines!
Yeah.
Greyhound! Uh-oh! Oh, no!
Yeah, I was gonna say there's been a bunch of mines that have been planted recently because the ammo for Ruby went down pretty quickly. He's got a bunch of mines near the middle VP.
Oh, wow.
He's got at least 3.
Oh,
One on the
yeah,
VP
that's
and one behind the ammo. So
Fit 3 Greyhound down. That's a big blow. That was kind of helping contest those edge caps. That's going to be tough for Hulksmash.
Ruby's getting a Panzer IV. Hulksmash getting a Chaffee. Got infantry pushing up. Pioneers going into Hulksmash territory. Got so many mines
there's
being
oh
detonated there. Right, surely the Shermans are ready to rumble. We've got the option for an anti-infantry loiter as well, which you may want to use.
people on the mortar.
Going
Oh,
after the
man.
mortar, yeah.
Yeah, Mortar can't stay around there anymore. Meanwhile, in the north, interesting battle. Jaeger's forced away, keeping Hulksmash's 1 victory points. He now has double-digit victory points. We're at 50 minutes in. And it's like one of those...
Right now, Ruby's pop capped. He needs to lose a model or something. He's
Oh,
pop capped.
he
The
can't
P4
get
is
his
not coming
Panzer IV.
out.
This Pioneer just sacrificed him. It's the final battle anyway.
Yeah, he needs to take casualties. Like send a coastal forward or something.
Like one of those really chill auto-match games.
Oh, there we go. The grenade. Yep, there we go. Grenade on the MG has freed up pop cap for the P4.
Yeah, the Pioneers lose 2 models. Well, here comes the anti-infantry loiter. The Marauders are currently out of position, but he doesn't know that. Meanwhile, Whizbang's firing into the center. The newly built Panzer IV and Verbelwind take a dominant T-posing Aardvark-like position in the center, saying, come at me, bro, because he now has victory point lead. Meanwhile, yet again, a crappy, chaffy flanky comes from the north and hits a mine. How many of them have we seen this game? But the Shermans are still alive. Panzer IV exposes that rear armor.
These Germans, they're going in for the kill while the Martyrs are nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, Marauders have turned around though now. There's the Panzer IV down. Chaffee's still alive somehow. MG's crept up. Rifles are active in the center looking for that victory point. Meanwhile, in the south, it's Sherman versus Jaegers. Sherman's winning right now. And in base for Ruby, here come the Jetson Sherman. And somehow that Chaffee, that's definitely dead now, but they're still fighting. It's all going down, chaps.
Come on, Hulksmash, I want to see this succeed. That's aggression. So refreshing.
That refreshing, tasty aggression. Pick up a bottle today. Here come the Marauders. They're hunting for those Shermans. They can't let them get away with, but you know what they're getting away with now? Victory point caps, because that is the all-seeing eye in the sky at the top of your screens. That's what matters. And it's 2-0 right now, so the tick will matter.
Oh, he's getting stuck. The Sherman's spinning around right in front of the Martyrs.
Oh, that was a big hit. The second one missed.
Miss.
Can he get round the apex? Mine goes off somewhere. The other one can't help out. The Sherman needs to drive south. Where is the handbrake turn?
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness.
A bit of driving, he could have got away there, I think. Wow.
Fresh whizbang. Fresh whizbang. The Vet 3 rifles are just staying in the central victory point. Meanwhile, in the south, by the way, Verbelwind goes down, and nothing can... Well, there's a Jaeger. That could take it out. Here comes the fresh whizbang. Can he take out the Pioneer? That's capping. Very important. In the south, Vet 3 Sherman's got a damaged engine. Jaeger takes him out. Pioneers are going to go cap the south victory point. In the north, that's capped as well. The center being capped. It looks like Ruby has won. Can Hulksmash somehow survive this?
Oh, no, Hulksmash.
Sprinting in.
He kind of went for an all-in, but there were just a few too many victory points left on the clock for it to work.
Oh, I took the MG.
Yeah, that could be alright. So slow getting out of there, though.
Could be alright if this was minute 5 of the game, but it's not. They've both got 50 VPs. Oh no, I think that's it. There is an MG watching over the centre, but he hasn't got enough to stop or to cap anything. I mean, so much in base, coming out of base right now. He's at 46 and dropping, but he's got no tanks left. Meanwhile, he's only against Marauders, admittedly. Both have low manpower reserves.
Immunity for the loiters, and no werewolves to shoot down anymore.
Ooh, good point.
He's got one last throw of the dice here.
That rifle should really be... Yeah, he needs to sprint on that top VP right now. Oh my lord.
Here comes that
There's
loiter.
the loiter.
loiter.
Yeah. Here we go.
Come on, Hulksmash.
By the way,
get the neutralize.
Rifles versus Pioneers in the south, so he needs to dodge the mines somehow. He needs to be mindful. He needs to go like around. Oh, he's hit them. Okay, but he's pushed away the Pioneers. Meanwhile, in the centre, we've got smoke coming down. He's at 3 VPs. He's capped the north, though. He's capped the north. Oh, but he can't cap the south due to the mines. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
That was...
That was a game.
good.
That was
Yes,
a game.
it was.
Oh, the mines, they always win the games. In order to win that game, guys, he had to have this, like, incredible intuition to walk around where the Pioneers had been. And like, if you watch as a caster, you can see what he needs to do, but you can't think that during that kind of situation. The only way he could keep that alive if he didn't hit those mines, and he hit them, and that's game. But I mean, credit to Hulksmash. Some of the aggression he showed was really cool, wasn't it, guys?
Yeah, very impressive.
Really well played.
Wow, look at that. Look at that. Points held, graphs all over the place. Really decent game that was. It had its slow moments, but we were treated to some real good firefights.
Yeah, it was slow at first, but then I feel like, Hulksmash was seeing a pattern and he kept repeating it. I just think if he would have gotten those, the bars sooner and probably the advanced logistics, the earlier you get those upgrades, the better. But no, it's still a fun game though.
Yeah, I think that if mines were used sooner, I think Ruby would have had a much easier time of things. I don't know if you know, as soon as the mines started getting spammed, it was a different game. The Chaffies couldn't flank as easily anymore, and
Oh yeah.
he built 6, lost
Okay.
6. Not a good day to be a Chaffee crew member.
Well, he couldn't span the mines earlier, right? Because he kept losing squads.
Yeah, he kept
had to
losing his
rebuild the
DDL.
Strix.
Oh, true.
Yeah, and
Yep.
the DDL, so he just had no munitions for mines up until the very late game.
That's a really good point,
He got-
Tightrope. Yeah, really
He
good
got
point.
his second Shrek 31 minutes into the game. That's that's very late.
Yeah, and that's because the beauty of us actually seeing the DDL get decapped. Amazing. So we've seen 2 in one game. Wow. Wow. What's going on? It's insane. Oh, GG's.
Oh, man.
GG's. Whew. That was a good tussle. Good tussle. Let's go straight into game 2. Don't want to keep the fans waiting. Because the winner of this, by the way, will face, surprisingly, spoiler alert, Ferrigy in the lower bracket final, which will be later today. So yeah, that's a lot of casting we got to do. So yeah, we'll have a break after this, of course. Tightrope can get out of bed at that point, possibly. The sun's coming up now, Tightrope. It's a good day. It's a good day. You love it.
Not quite yet.
Oh.
Okay, this is gonna be.
Dromedar asks us all, outside of Co, favourite RTS growing up? Mine was Command and Conquer Red Alert 1. I loved that game. Played a crap ton of it. And then I really liked Tiberian Sun, so somewhere between Red Alert 1 and Tiberian Sun. That was my zone as a kid. I loved those games. Yourself, Tightrope?
Oh, man. Well, obviously I like Warcraft 3, but like going back to the original Command and Conquer, it's hard to replace that.
Yeah, such a good time. Remember like some of the sound effects, like could you remember the mine going off sound effect in Red Alert? Doink, doink. Like such. So, or the attack dog growl as it eats your spy. Such a good game. How about you, Demer? Favorite RTS growing up?
I actually didn't really play RTSs when I grew up. I used to play Age of Empires and I went to one of my friends' place, but I was more an FPS gamer back in the day. So, yeah, I just have an exception for Co.
Fair enough. Taro, do you remember like Total Annihilation? I never had a PC. My dad never had a PC powerful enough to play it, but my friend had Total Annihilation. I went over his house in the 90s. And it was like seeing the future. There was these giant battleships and it was 3D. I was like, oh my god, there's like a whole world out there. Did you ever see that one?
It's a very similar experience for me. I didn't have it, but my friend had it, so I went over to his house and we played it a bit.
Yeah, you had to have a good PC back in the day. Probably like 12 kilobytes of RAM or something. Something like that. And I remember I was so determined to play Supreme Commander when it first came out in 2006. And Company Heroes came out in 2006 as well, so I was like, I'll get a PC, I'll finally get my own PC, it'll be great. And I had 512 megabytes of RAM, and I couldn't play either. And I was so sad. It was all my savings as a 16-year-old. I was so sad. It's like, all I could do is I could play literally Company of Heroes demo, like the trait tutorial mission, that's all I could do. Because even a skirmish was too much. And I could I could play Supreme Commander, which was way better optimized. I could play it like 1v1, so I just played a lot of 1v1. So yeah. Yeah, even back then Company Heroes was terribly optimized. Really bad. They just didn't care about poor people, seemingly. Just didn't care. Alright. Okay, that was our interlude. Thanks for the question. Let's go to game 2. Unless you guys need a wee break. You okay?
No,
I'm
fine.
good to go.
Bladders of steel. That's what I like to hear. Good work. Okay. Jay Saunders says, I was enjoying the commentary until that moment when all the shouting started. Well, I can recommend you a hell of a YouTuber. His name is Tightrope Gaming, and you are going to love his channel. Let me get you a link. Hang on a second. There you go. There's Tightrope's channels. Go check him out, Jay Saunders. It's like me, but with less shouting and more knowledge. But if you like shouting, I've got a caster for you. It's me. There you go. Tightrope, we've got the market covered, bro. We've got every like taste of style. Oh, and if you like German tanks, if you like German tanks, I've got a caster for you. There we go. We got the market covered, guys. No, you got to shout. I do have a compressor these days on my, and I do pull my face away from the mic, but it's it's what elevates the excitement of a tournament game. It's a big part of sports commentary, of course, and tournament commentary. So yeah, sadly it does make people's ears bleed from time to time, but it's a price I'm willing to pay. Okay, guys, are we at 5 seconds?
Yes, sir.
Oh, me too. That's a good coincidence, isn't it? Who's winning? It's Ruby, right? Let me get the old score-areneo sorted. Hang on a sec. I can't remember who's on which side of the screen. Let's just go to the screen, shall we? Oh, it's Ruby on the left. Oh, that's handy. There we go. That should do the job. All right then, lads. 3, 2, 1. Play. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tightrope, are you with me?
Not had orders.
Indeed I am.
Demare, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Then let the excitement and shouting and gnarling of teeth commence. As we have Brits, the mighty Brits from the north for Ruby. What do you expect to see, fellas?
Probably armored, if I have to take a guess.
Okay.
Probably going to see armor from Brits.
That's what I go when I play my rank 300 games. It's take your brain out and have some fun faction. I love it. Are you finding them easier to play this this patch, Tightrope?
Yeah. Much easier. Like, just, engineers having a faster capture rate just opens up so many more opportunities on where you can send your units.
Have you done the one where you get the Churchills out, crush all the bushes and just sit there with support weapons and Churchills?
I've been spamming bishops.
Of course you have. There's an easy option out there, but Tightrope's there trying to make bishops work. His brow furrowed, it's steeped in concentration. You want to check out?
If we're going to see a dingo.
Oh, a dingo. Is that what you think there, Demir?
Yeah, if I hear loaf piles, I'd probably go dingo. Drive up right up to them. Oh, it's going to be a section. Okay.
Okay.
I was wrong.
No problem with being wrong. It doesn't mean you were wrong. Maybe Ruby's wrong. We'll have to wait and see.
Enemy infantry getting choppy, lad.
So Ruby here
retreating, trying to
actually
get the pyros.
backpedaling, yeah. That's really...
Wow.
Risky stuff here, though.
Wow. Royal Engineers are very, very, very good. That was some damage they did, but they did actually get pushed away themselves. But I mean, this Fallschirm Pyro is going to be relatively useless until there's some kind of healing, isn't he?
Yeah,
So low
because, yeah, they didn't do much damage to this sapper. I mean, they did okay damage, but they're nowhere close to being Vet 1 like they could be. Yeah, they're third of the way there. Ooh, that HP bar hurts to see.
Yeah.
Well, Indian artillery locked in for Ruby, so no heavy armor, in spite of 3 engineers built.
Alright, there we go, that's better. Okay. MG out next for Hulksmash, and yeah. I mean, what's the point in the early infantry section? I mean, I get it versus DAC. I completely understand it, of course, you need the boys AT, but interesting versus Wehrmacht, isn't it?
Well, I think given how open the map is, I don't really think Royal Engineer spam is going to be that effective. If I had to take a guess, we're saving up for a Polston here because we're floating 430 manpower.
Oh.
So I think a section is a good gap filler.
Yeah, he's just chosen Indian artillery as we speak, so that's a great shout there, Demir. There it is. It's Imperial Dame reliably informs me the truck is called the Pheasant, and the Pheasant will of course give us Thor's hammer. Or the Bengali hammer. Let's think of a name for the Indian artillery blapping machine.
Yeah, right now Hulksmash completely on retreat here.
Yeah, not a great start, is it? He's had some difficult RNG, I would say, on some of the damage from some of these engagements.
Yeah, there was a bit of a misplay there. He didn't merge into that fall pile earlier when the Royal Engineers were at point-blank range. There's a significant difference in DPS values between Grens and fall piles.
What is the KD, Demir?
6 and 11, 6 for Hulksmash. Not looking too good. Not ideal.
Oh dear.
And now there's a Polston out. Yeah.
Oh, and he's driving straight up to him with that Polston. Oh, it's horrid. Absolutely punishing him. The 2 main base exits are currently covered.
Yeah, this is brutal. This is kind of this kind of reminds me of Orange Pest rushing the half track against Fergie earlier today. There's no real answer to this at the moment. Just have to, take the damage.
Got for Stuka strafing run. Why would you not go for LG-40 recoilless gun parrot? Oh, he wants the Fallschirmjägers. Would LG-40 not have been a good idea? I mean, I don't know what I'm on about, but I'm just asking you guys.
LG-40 doesn't... in my experience, the LG-40 misses a little too much.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty expensive, and going pack against a heavy mortar, I just don't feel is ever a good idea.
Oh yeah, true. The Paulson comes with his own counter. Yeah. Lovely stuff. Counter to his counter, rather. Oh, nice dodge on the Royal Engineer grenade there. The Vet 1, of course, giving him the grenades. And Hulksmash is stabilizing, guys. He's getting some Jaegers out now with the Shrek incoming. There's his Paulson answer.
This is just grim for Hulksmash, really.
The fall pile's in the danger zone.
Welcome to the danger zone. Here come the Jaeger. That Shrek's about to pop. Surely the Pheasant knows about it yet. Drive straight
That's a Vet 1 on the Pheasant, and that gives it the suppressing mode as well, so could make it tough for the Shreks to even land their shot.
We have healing up in base. We have Gurkhas entering the battlefield, so Ruby continues to power spike.
They've opened fire on us.
Yeah, honestly, the way Ruby's playing is pretty much flawless. I mean, there's no risk of a verbal win coming out because he was able to disconnect Hulksmash's resources on the left-hand side to neutralize the bottom fuel, and the right side fuel is neutral. Like, there's definitely not going to be a 9-minute verbal win this game. Just not happening.
Tyrup, you play a
So-
lot during Asian times. Have you come up against Ruby at all?
No, I actually play against Hulksmash.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, yeah, from
Probably
the
about
USA.
four or so times, yeah.
Fair enough. And have you ever played against Ruby, Demer?
Yeah, I played against. He was a lot more active at the release of the game. He was actually like position 1 with like all 4 factions at launch, and he kind of disappeared. And he came back into the game recently.
Okay, that'll be why there's like a gulf in intelligence on him. There's a gulf in Kettenkrad aliveness at the moment as well, because it just went down to the Polson.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Let's see what can happen here. We've got 38 Popcat for Hulksmash, 42 for Ruby. Early VP pressure applied by the man from China.
We do one on the field now as well for Hulksmash.
So right now for Ruby, what does he do in the mid game? The mid game is usually where I don't really know what to do with Brits. Kind of depends what the Axis player is going to do. I have a feeling we're going to see false Schmiangers now.
Well, the whole mid-game of Brits is around withdraw and refit, isn't it? Is it not? So you're meant to get a Humber or a Stuart, surely, and then look to withdraw or refit it. That's my understanding, at least.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Ruby could get away with an OP on his +10 fuel and just go straight to tier 4. Honestly, it's a little risky though, but I feel like his early game lead was just so huge that.
Hulksmash has stabilised, though. I mean, he's
Yeah.
under a triple cap right now, but his army's getting a bit better equipped now.
Nice smoke. The Gurkhas.
Here comes the Polston. Oh no! Grenadiers nearly go down to the mortar.
They do, yeah. They ran the gauntlet, just about survived. Gurkhas depart with an assault grenade volley.
Big waste of ammo right there from the Gurkhas. Use the salt grenades on charging falls. Not too sure if that was a good call there, considering the ammo is very low for the Brit player.
I will say, you know, Ruby only has one squad with AT at the moment. It's building an AT gun, but this has allowed quite a lot of freedom for the 221 to just drive from side to side and
Yeah.
do quite a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's having some good fun out there, just marauding around. And I feel like Ruby just wasn't able to capitalize on his dominant position. He's now getting a 6-pounder, indicating he just wants to go straight for tier 3. Company command post and look to get, you know, Matilda out perhaps, which has been very...
Yeah, I think he's in a good spot to do it. I mean, again, we don't have advanced support elements from the Luftwaffe company. Got an AT right. He's got AT rifles and an AT gun, so he can hold out against one verbal. Just the question is, can he hold onto the map and not get completely pushed back to base?
Yeah,
Let's see.
it's going to be tough.
Is that another false Schmianger? It is.
He just wants to win the infantry battle at the moment, and
Yeah.
that's going to work in his favour, of course, because the Brits haven't gone for anything armour-related. He has got 117, 18 fuel in the bag at the moment.
I like how deep this MG is set up in the Hulksmash's territory. See, like, it's really, really, like, just on the cutoff, watching the fuel. He's trying as much as possible not to feed the mortar any type of veterancy.
Yeah, it's a good shout. Very good shout, good positioning there. He planted his own mine. The Pulsar's going to hit that mine. Oh, so close! And drives away from it.
Yeah.
It's quite lucky they only dropped one model to the Rip Mine. If he dropped more, I think the Pulsion could have gone in for the white.
Gurkhas tried to with those Brens, but weren't able to do so. Here come the Fallschirmjägergewehr 42s.
So just want to point out, we actually have training on the infantry, so those Gurkhas are actually going to be pretty effective even against Fallschirmjägers.
Yeah, because their rate of veterancy climb will be so fast, right? Is that how it works?
I can't remember.
Isn't it?
I did a few tests a few patches ago, and I think even if you have an ambush bonus, I still think you lose to Vet 3 Gurkhas with Fallschirmjägers.
Oh, wow. Oh, that powerful.
Yeah, training is a pretty big difference. I mean, it gives you extra accuracy, reload speed, and 10% harder to hit. So.
It's bugged at the moment as well. Gives you 400 extra veterancy.
Oh, yeah, it's true because it's swapped out with vehicle training, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it not just about veterancy climb rates and an initial veterancy boost of experience? Does it also give global...
Yeah, you get a boost at the start.
Yeah,
So
but
it's supposed to be 800, and it's giving 1200.
Yeah, but by the way, Domer was just talking about it. It was like some also accuracy bonus. But you're just talking about the veterancy actual ranks, right, Domer?
I'm talking about what the training actually does.
Oh my gosh, right. Okay. I need to
it
rewatch
gives
the
you-
Alpern video from last year. I just thought it was giving better veterancy and quicker veterancy. Okay, wow. Yeah, shit. I need to
I
relearn
mean,
that.
I guess you could make the argument that it also gives quicker vet, right? Because it gives you a flat amount of XP.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
But it's just right now, Tyrope was pointing out that it's bugged. The light vehicle training value is on the infantry, and the infantry value is on light vehicles. It shouldn't be like that.
Always going in with the Polston.
Yeah, Polston could take that out.
Cautious stuff. No chase for the kill. Oh. What was that? Facing the wrong direction.
He's in a bit of a 180. Let's do a time sync, guys. 13:53, 54,
Yep.
55, 56, 57. Tightrope, you okay?
Yeah.
Just checking. Right then, having a bit of a slog for the centre at the moment. Looks like Ruby is feeling confident, starting to take a dominant position there. But I'm kind of liking Hulksmash's array of units at the moment. It's not too bad.
Grenade launcher on the fall piles. I don't ever see this.
No.
This is very interesting.
It's a team game variety option usually.
Tier 4, about halfway done now for
Wow.
Hulksmash.
Yeah, what? Okay.
Ruby's just starting up attack now. It's going to be the Matilda.
There we go. Meta. Oh, mortar direct hit on the 221, taking it out. Ow.
Oh, that's a shame because, you know, that 221 can provide some pretty good vision with its high veterancy.
Yep.
Shame to lose it like that.
That's it, isn't it? He's going to struggle now, but he does have these cloaked elite units just lying in wait on the central victory point. The victory point has eyes, arms, legs, machine guns, and Panzerschrecks. There's the ambush bonus.
Olsen's parked right next to that mine again, by the way, down the bottom.
He's been so close to that for so long.
Matilda's out, followed by a foot guard. This is gonna hurt.
Do you remember in Co 1 when stationary vehicles could uncloak mines, Demer?
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah,
that must have
there
been
were-
early on at release.
No, there were some vehicles that if they got close enough to a mine, it could decloak them, I'm pretty sure.
Damn, I don't remember that one. I mean, I know the Kettenkrad in Co 1 could detect mines, but...
Oh yeah, there were some other vehicles that could as well, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, this Matilda right now. Eesh.
The Shreks are pretty close to it, though, at least.
It's like the boys AT rifles in the south triggered that mine, but they were helped out with pulse against the pyro. That's going to go down. In the south, no way that survives. Meanwhile, in the centre, Matilda's been pushed away. Who do you like for this game, guys? Who's going to win it?
Ruby right now, no questions asked. The Grant is a beast this patch. I reckon he hasn't spotted the tier 4 in Hulksmash's base, but if there's a P4 that rolls out, I'm expecting him to go straight for a Grant, refit, and just shut that down.
You favor the Brumbia though, or
I did a few tests. I did a few tests this patch, and the Grant is basically your dedicated anti-tank unit for Brits now. If you get the training, you can zone out a Brumbar, even at max range. So, yeah, I think the Brit is in a really solid position at the moment.
Wow, MG's been forced off. Pretty much everything's been forced off. This Matilda is romping around. The mortar's blapping everything. In the south, he's got the Paulson just lying in wait. Jaeger's getting grenaded on retreat. A lot of health dissipates, and the Matilda's going to try and finish them off. Here come...
Oh, skill planes.
Yep, just try and help out.
Is it going to be enough?
Yeah, it was enough.
Panic skill plane.
Because otherwise that Matilda may have pursued through the bushes or stayed still for an attack ground shot even.
Ain't saving the day here for Hulksmash.
Yeah, Hulksmash floating quite a bit of manpower as well. Getting his P4 out.
Oh no, Demar, I got confused in Co1. It was some vehicles could detect snipers within like 1 meter. That was it, not mines.
Ah, okay.
It was the Kettenkrad, wasn't it, that could detect
yeah, the
mines.
Kettenkrad for Panzer Elite, yeah.
But then, like, pretty much a lot of vehicles could decloak snipers if they got close enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exception being the 221, the Jeep, bike, and Kettenkrad.
Yeah.
Those were the exception.
I literally had to Google that because I was doing good camera control at the same time. Trust me, it was fine. Nobody would have known. The Vampire Dexon says, oh, okay.
Yeah, the Vampire is basically a legal map hack unit in Code 1. If you lock it down, it's 70 range or 60 range of infantry detection through the fog of war.
That's wacky stuff, and a lot of Code 2 players don't like that Code 3 is a bit more reminiscent of Code 1 with the wackiness. Paulson might go down here. The Shreks are coming. Oh, but he gets off that debuff and gets away.
So P4's been spotted. What Ruby should do here is he should actually refit that Polston, get the Grant out ASAP, and just, bully this P4.
Polston can serve as anti-air against those loiters, so it's...
Oh, that is true. That's true.
Does still have a purpose.
It's like we're a backseating committee here, guys. I like it. Let's give...
If you really want to shut down the loiter, though, you actually need 2. You need 2. If you don't have 2, I think you can get 4
And
passes.
this is why you never ever design by committee, because we're now suggesting you should go 2 Polsons.
Well, I did it with Dexon this morning in team games, and it did its job.
Okay. So, Mr. Ruby, we've got your build order for you, sir. We've been working on it together all day. Oh dear. That's how local government tends to work. Yeah, Gunnison chat. The committee has decreed 5 Polsons. Not 4, not 6, but 5.
5, please.
Family are ringing me and messaging me. Hopefully nobody's died. Got to cast this though, guys. 96 to 386 on the victory points.
Fallschirmjäger go down to the foot guards down the bottom.
Oof, bloody hell, look at the trail of bodies. Foot guards cleaning up down there.
Yeah, 5 kills.
Oh dear, Hulksmash seems a little bit tired and weary. And Ruby is the surprised underdog package of this tournament. By the way, guys, if you're worried about Ruby going up against a fresh Ferrigy, both of these games and series were played at the same time. They've all had around a 2-hour break. whilst the games have been cast. They probably started by now, I would imagine, on that third series. But everybody's fresh for the third series of the day. Don't worry too much.
We're losing a munitions point to enemy action.
Might want to avoid this spot.
Oh, Hulksmash, I think he's just trying to stall up to his next tank, and then maybe he's going to make some magic happen. He's pretty close to another anti-tank loiter. He's finally got his infantry reserves discounts kicking in, so he's got the cheaper reinforce, finally. So maybe he can turn things around once that second tank arrives. But he's so far behind in population right now.
It's not going to happen, is it?
Oh, the grant's been unlocked.
Oh, here we go.
Get it, banana, time for resurgence.
However the intro goes.
The enemy's down to only 50 points. The enemy has claimed a sector.
Yeah, Hulksmash, that 700 manpower float. It's kind of hurting to see this. But, you know, doesn't have the fuel to make anything. Like maybe a stop troopman or something could probably help against some of this infantry, but
Oh,
it's hard to say.
wow.
Uh-oh.
Off-map airburst barrage. Grant under construction. Panzer
Oh,
IV hits
no,
a
P4.
mine. Oh dear. Barely survived. Fat leather-clad Goering, late as usual. Oh, look at the tree destruction though.
Yeah. Let's see if Hulksmash, these guys got another P4 queued up, but this Fallschirmjäger might go down. Oh, the strafe coming in clutch here.
Another tree disintegrated, just like that Fallschirmjäger.
Matilda.
I jinxed it.
Yeah.
It's a very pretty game. The Fallschirmjäger! It crashed into the mountain in the background. Sorry, the Stuka just dropped from the sky like a stone. I think it went out of bounds, and there was like a trillion gravity all of a sudden. Did anybody see that? Dromeda saw it. I know it happened. I didn't imagine that. I was complimenting the game on its beauty, but then that was quite funny. And here we go. We've got that two-turreted mega beast of a tank mopping up.
Time for resurgence.
That tank is an absolute menace. If there's one thing I remember from Tightrope's video about this patch was the Grand just beating
Yeah.
armored skirted P4s.
Yep.
You know.
These ones don't even have the skirts, so...
Yeah, exactly.
See you
He's
later.
got that one as well.
Wow. This looks like the AI versus AI battle I used to create the intro video for this tournament right now. This is messy. And there's not much left for Hulksmash. I think he's thrown in the towel. I think they're chatting in Discord or something. But, yeah, there you go. There you go. Ruby is going forward to the lower bracket final, which comes next today.
Yeah, that Polston, honestly, that just completely pushed Hulksmash off the map there.
It's only a 25-minute game, that one. Not like that mega game we had earlier that went the whole distance.
55 minutes.
Yeah. Still tired from that now, to be honest. We had to give everything we had for that. But yeah, Ruby with a surprise 2-0 victory. Well played. Well played. It wasn't finished, but we're not done. Well, now there's a war to be won. We never died, not even once. Welcome to the Resurgence. Alright guys, we're going to go on a break whilst we plot our next move. I need to talk to the Panther of Sturms. We need to reshuffle or cast a deck, and then we'll be back with the loser bracket final. Cheers. done. Well, now there's a war to be won. We never died, not even once. Welcome to the Resurgence. Hello there and welcome to this loser bracket final. We've got Rubies, Brits, we've got, that's right, Ferrigy, the #1 seed. We've got his Wehrmacht. The map yet again is Faymanville. I was kind of scared that players wouldn't like this map, but they keep constantly selecting it now. And I've got Demeo, one of the best players, one of the best streamers we've got for Co3 today. How are you doing there, buddy?
I'm good. We continue the casting with another game of Coastals. Yay.
At least we've got the Royal Engineers. I mean, Ferrigy is doing the right thing, though. There's a lot of money up for grabs this event. There's
for sure.
$2,000 for the first place prize winner, and he is the favourite coming into it. So the fact that he got, oh my god, taken by surprise, taken by storm by Orange Pest in that upper bracket final earlier. And Tamer, you have some secret intel on some of the strats Orange Pest was using, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the patch has significantly changed the way Brits and DAC are played. I mean, last patch was clearly dominated by Ver and US for obvious reasons. But there were some significant changes to DAC and Brits, and it kind of alters... It's a complete different play style. It's not... it's just very different, and if you haven't had enough practice against it, you will get caught with your pants down. I mean, I was completely caught with my pants down just in ranked. And I wasn't even playing against, like, you know, some of the top, the best players in the world. I was playing against randoms, so...
You need to buy a belt, my friend, by the sounds of things. Triple Royal Engineers into infantry section. The exact same build Ruby did versus his former friend, then turned enemy. And now the guy he defeated, Hulksmash, in the previous game today.
So far, did a good job, you know, completely stopped, you know, the Coastals from being able to secure the left-hand side of the map. And the nice thing about Royal Engineers on this map is you can play them on the edge, and on this map, there's a lot of ammo on the outskirts of the map. It's not really in the middle. There's like 30 ammo up for grabs on the bottom and the top. That's going to be very hard to contest with a sapper just, you know, camping behind there or just stalling.
Yeah, that's why those light vehicles can be so powerful on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're going for an MG42 now to follow. Ferrigy is going to build that on-paper textbook patch 1.4/1.5 Wehrmacht cookie cutter Coastals build order, isn't he, Demar? He's going to assemble. What Ruby has to do is stop that happening.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think this is an easier map for Brits compared to US. I feel like it's very hard to play against Coastals because of how open the map is. You know, Coastals, you know, if you just, you know, run into them, they can make sandbags instantly. Meanwhile, Brits, you know, infantry sections are really good. They actually win against Coastals at max range. So it's a good map for Brits, and obviously, you know, you got the Polston, which we're going to see momentarily. We're floating 400 manpower. I think it's just, I honestly, if I were to play in this tournament, I would rather play Brits than USA. 100%.
Stern Panther, the referee for this event, reminds us that these two players have already met. It was in the quarterfinals, and Ferrigy 2-0'd Ruby. But I would like to say that Ruby has had some kind of like a coming out party. And he identifies as a very good Company of Heroes 3 player. He smashed Elpern and Jesulin, and 2v2 Pioneers about to go down. Can he focus them with the Lee Enfield rifles? No, he can't.
Oh, okay, wow.
Smell that? That's pheasant cooking, and it's got a Polston 20mm anti-air conversion cooking within it. So there we go. It's going to be a tasty 2-course meal.
Yeah, it's a very powerful unit. Again, Wehrmacht don't really have anything in the early game that can kind of contest with the Polston or even the Indian Mortar. On this map, it's got tremendous range. So yeah, I'm curious to see what Ferrigy does about this.
Yeah, he's back in that booty, straight at the, well, the sandbagwich down here.
MG team nearly gets one-shotted by the mortar there.
Oh,
very low health.
Yeah, good spot. We're going to need healing up in base. Do we have it, Demare?
Yes, we do.
Oh, that's good. There we go. Start healing.
Well, wait, the Brit has it. The Vermont
Oh,
player doesn't.
sorry. Yeah. The MGs are going to struggle there then.
Yeah.
That's going to be a... Going to go for 30 cal first, so that's what we're prioritizing for Ferrigy. He will not be deterred from his his build order, will he? He won't be deterred. You will not stop him.
Yeah, so right now this MG's gonna have to be very passive. If we look at the CP count for Ferrigy, he's almost at 2. He's clearly gonna go for DDL. If he does that though, you know, he's not really gonna have any handheld AT. Probably won't be able to use snare. So this Polston's gonna have free reign on the map.
Look at
There's
that
been
MG.
no mines planted either.
So low health. Where's the mortar at? Oh, it's facing the MG now. Watch this get wiped in one shot, possibly.
Yeah.
Here it comes. There's
he's
that
retreating.
big... Oh, he's retreating already because the Polston was going to have him.
Yeah.
Oh, it hit right where the MG was as well. The Polston spoilt the party there, really.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, yeah, you know, if Ruby didn't actually push into that, could have probably wiped this machine gun.
Wowza.
It's just really good early game pressure. If I were Ruby, I'd actually crush the wire on the sandbag. So, they can actually use
Sorry
this.
to interrupt you there, Demare. We've had Ferrigy go for a fantastically interesting strategy. I have heard rumours that he's been practicing this in secret. It's a new ability called Designate Defensive
DDL, huh?
Line. No.
yeah.
No, Designate Defensive Line. He's put it here on the cutoff, and what this does, Demare, I don't know if you've ever seen this before, probably not. What this does is it means he can heal, repair, and buff all of his units within this circle. It costs 60 munitions, and it will stay here until it's decapped. Brand new strategy brought to you here by the Hungarian player Ferrigy. We're breaking new ground here today.
So that's what. Okay, so that's what the little health sign and the shield means.
Correct. You may have seen this in your games, but you may have not realized what you were seeing. That is possible, Demare. I do understand that.
I see icons. I see the icons pop up.
Yeah,
I
you
just don't
see
know
them
what they
now.
mean,
You see
though.
them. Good stuff.
I see them.
Polston's pushed straight in. We've got a possible decap on
Yeah,
this new
that's-
technology, and he's going for it.
Black gun's coming in though for the rescue. Yeah, he sees that. He knows he's got to back off.
A lot of people in chat thanking me for explaining. No problem. I've done
Yeah.
my research for this tournament. I'm just here to help.
Yeah, right now, if you look at the ammo difference between Ferrigy and Ruby, it's pretty significant. And again, that's the advantage of being able to really control the sides.
So Orange Pest senses in chat that Ruby could have been more aggressive. He could have sat down on his shots, to borrow a boxing term there, and he could have actually gone for the DDL decap, but he didn't.
I
What do you
don't
think?
know. There was a flat gun. There's a flat gun there. I would say the big mistake with Ruby right now is actually getting the boys AT rifle that early. I don't know. It's a little risky.
Infantry training unlocks for Ruby.
Yeah, Gurkha's out. That's good.
Bren's coming out on them next as well. He's timed the munitions quite well. He's
Yeah.
got a very tight economy at the moment. Has the Chinese player Ruby.
Yeah. Right now, just curious to see if Ferrigy's got. Actually, he's close to 100 fuel. He could get the verbal when unlocked. He's floating 400 manpower right now. He tends to do this a lot, actually.
Yeah, it's his big weakness. I've spoken to... Like, Ferrigy did something very humble, in my opinion. He asked a rank 400 player and tourney organizer and caster, what flaws do you think I have? And I just said, you float too much. I can't really see much more other than that. Is your economy and your macro just isn't quite refined and efficient enough. And he said he completely agrees. But it's a bad habit he can't iron out enough, Demare.
And he's getting another Jaeger. I don't agree with this. He's got the resources for a verbal right now. It's very bizarre.
Yeah, talking on macro, that's a bad macro decision by the sounds of Demare.
I mean, you've spotted the Gurkhas, right? It means they've just been summoned. Even if a Stuart comes out, the Stuart doesn't have the wiping potential of an M8. Humber isn't really going to do much in DDL, so I don't know. It's a bit of a misplay here, I would argue. But Ferrigy's a better player than me, so you know I can't really say much.
I mean, I can't say much about Ruby either. He's going for a preemptive 6-pounder, something I'm not a fan of. And I've been saying this for bloody years. I don't like the idea if you get the AT gun out before there's anything for it to counter. Just personally, I have a hunch that it's not efficient or optimal in any sense of the word, but I'll be ranting
That
about
is
this.
true, but you could make the argument that with the timing, like, again, Fergie should be going for a verbal win here, so it actually makes sense for Ruby to get the AT gun. I actually think this is okay, because we're getting close to 10 minutes.
I'm just grumbling. Right. Boys AT are going to get pushed back to base. One of them got shot.
I like... Oof. Holston. Oof. Dodges that shot.
Wow, yeah.
Action could go down here. Nope. Oh, now this is good. The Brents, they might actually decap this.
Ooh, the Shreks are going to try and shoot it out. They hit the house instead.
Ooh, house.
Royal Engineers just about get away. Meanwhile, in the center of the Gurks with the Brens push in. We do have a verbal Vind building. And this is a hot game. It's got a lot of action.
DDL's, yeah, there we go. DDL's been decapped. That's big. That's literally another Shrek delayed.
60 missions.
Very
We saw
good.
earlier today, Demare. I don't know if I was casting with you. My mind has turned into Company of Heroes soup. But we watched a double decap game. The DDL got
Hulksmash.
decapped by Ruby.
Yeah.
No, Hulksmash decapped Ruby's twice. Yeah.
No.
Was I casting with you for that one?
Yes, you were.
Oh, okay. Sorry, dude. Yeah.
we were.
It's a lot of hard work doing all the camera
I
and
don't blame
talking.
you.
Your brain.
no,
I
it's
just- I have to take resources away from the rest of my brain in order to do this. My heartbeat drops to a really scary 12 beats per minute during these operations, just because I need the extra power in my brain.
Okay, right now the verbal wins out. This AT gun. Oh, man.
Yeah, verbal Vind doing verbal Vind things. And the Paulson is going to be pushed out of there for a while. KD wise, it's pretty even out there.
Pretty even, yeah. Somehow though, Fergie's recaptured most of the entire top has been recaptured. Bottom is about to be taken over because of this verbal and supporting. So this right now is kind of the danger zone of playing Indian Dock with Brits. You don't have anything that's really strong in the mid game that can really zone out the verbal and all in. Unlike the Centaur and the Crusader AA. There's only one AT gun. If it gets caught out of position just once and these verbals just dive, it's game over.
Coastals evade the Paulston. I think I've got a quick moment here in order to change the UIs over, so forgive me, chat, a second. There we go, and we're back in the game. I have to do that because otherwise I show the game length on the UI. So that's why I have to transition. And I transition so I can get more screen space when the icons get heavy, guys. So now we can see more game. And I'll cycle between the players, just explaining for people that think I am mad. Trust me, there is method to the madness. Tightrope did send me a little blocker, by the way, but I have to put it on a hotkey, and it's just one more thing to do. I didn't have time to figure that out today, but maybe for tomorrow. Right then. And hopefully Relic are working on Replay UI version 2. I can't wait for that. Just need it at the bottom like Code 2 did, basically. If you're wondering what needs to change. Right then, Demare. Who do we think's actually winning this game right now? Who do you fancy?
I'm kind of fancying Fergie just because I feel like his army's significantly bigger. And also, you know, he can just get like 2 martyrs and kind of counter whatever vehicle Ruby's gonna get.